Folks, it's Ron back here with another episode of Drone Talk, and today's episode is sort of a special emergency edition of Drone Talk. We have a new DJI Fly update today. That's version 1.64, which was released kind of this morning in the US. I did not see it at roughly 7 a.m. or in the morning, but I saw it a couple hours later when my good friend Lauren Donner alerted me on Facebook that the update had dropped. And this is a pretty big one, folks, so buckle up here. I'm going to just read you some of the notes off the what it said on the Fly app. This is giving you all this is in reference to the Apple App Store iOS. I do not know if the same thing happened with the Android version app, so this is iOS-centric information here. Okay, so I already read you off the version number, and it says here, this is what's in the notes here. I'm going to read you verbatim here, and then we'll discuss it over. The DJI Mavic 3 now allows stitching between switching between the Hasselblad and the telephoto cameras. Remember, it has two cameras, the main one, which is the Hasselblad, and the telephoto on top. So now you can switch between the two. The latter now supports manual exposure and shooting in RAW format. So this was not available on the telephoto previously. So a lot of people have been asking for manual exposure and RAW format. So hallelujah, this is a great day here. And the Explorer mode is now integrated into the shooting modes and can now be enabled under photo or video mode. So I haven't actually looked at this on the camera yet, so I don't know exactly what they're saying here. Did they take that goggles thing away that we used to have before on the right side of the menu, and they integrated it under just like shooting any other focal length? I do not know. I haven't got a chance to test, but we will test this later today, and I will get you maybe a screenshot of how all this works in the new app. Okay, and update aircraft firmware to the latest version for these features. So it's saying in there that the firmware update in this mess someplace too. So I don't have the information on that. And it also says it fixes certain issues and optimizes overall app quality. So people hate that when they give this real generic thing about fixes certain issues and don't list the issues. But it's it's got to have that in there, right? So let me see what else I have for you here. Okay, and this is from DJI's, I think it's from their Facebook group here. It says, update your DJI Mavic 3 now and make it more powerful than ever. And it has check boxes here on what's been added. And one of them says the Tele, they just call it the Tele. The Tele camera now supports Pro Mode and RAW photo. So you can take RAW photos now in that, in what we used to, with the Tele lens. So that's great. And I don't know what they exactly mean by supports Pro Mode, but RAW photo, fabulous. Great job, DJI. And now it adds HLG support for the main camera. So I was kind of I hate to say a critic, but I pointed out that this drone did not have HDL when released, and it wasn't even announced to have it when it was released. But this was a feature that was, sorry, got all these, get the froggy when I'm trying to talk here on these Rod Talks. This is a feature that was in the DJI Air 2S, and I'm referring to HLG here, and it was also in the Mavic 2 Pro. And what HLG does, it's a kind of a similar to D-Log or whatever. It's a kind of a RAW format that allows you to edit the video for HDR photography. Say you want to make a video that pops in HDR for big screen TVs or any device really is a big screen TVs, but for you to edit in HDR, you need the HLG codec in there. I guess we'll say codec. photo color profile. And anyhow, I don't want to go down a whole road of what HLG is. A lot of people can explain better than me, but I mean, it's great to have, especially with so much stuff being in HDR now, like your TVs and big screens and so on. So that's great. They added that. I mean, it's not going to affect the small number of users that would be interested in that, but why not have it in there? It's a pro drone. Why not have it? It's a pro feature. The Mavic 3 Cine with the Apple ProRes 422 and 422 LT. I don't have the Mavic 3 Cine, so I don't exactly know what that means. They've had Apple ProRes since the launch, so I don't know what that is. And I'm not a Mavic 3 Cine owner. I don't know. Somebody else that has a Cine will know. Okay, number 4 in the checkbox is Master Shots and Quick Shots, now available with D-Log and HLG. So that's great. Before, you could not shoot your Master Shots or your Quick Shots in D-Log format. You'd shoot them in normal color profile. So now that you're available to shoot in D-Log, great job, Apple. Because especially a lot of pros wanted to edit some of these Master Shots and things like that, Quick Shots. So now they can color grade them later in, use a D-Log in a program like Final Cut or Adobe Premiere. And of course, you can do all that in HLG, which is just added. So these are just some of the highlights here. I'm gonna get all this firmware and apps downloaded and go out and try to give it a go here and see how some of these work. So I just want to get this quick round talking to let you know what is happening today. And this was a rumor. I think I posted this in Drone Nation. They expected a big firmware update today, and and it did happen. So so all life is good. All's going well with DJI. In fact, I did fly the Mavic 3 like yesterday. I mean, I got satellites before I even, usually you turn the Mavic 3 on and you wait for satellites. I got satellites before I even went to look to see how many satellites I got. It just like I was out of earshot of it when I turned on from this. I didn't hear it say home point updated, but it got satellites faster than I've ever seen it before. So maybe I was in a golden location. I do not know, but anyhow. So kudos to DJI. This is looks like a great release. Now the one thing before I leave you here, they're doing a great job with this, but how about shipping some of those Mini 3s out to us people in North America? We're still sitting here. We don't have our drones. We have a tracking number. It says the drone's not even in the UPS system or whatever. It's never been picked up. Come on, DJI. What's going on here? I'm keeping the pressure on until you actually ship these darn Mini 3s out. So we will see you. We will see you back shortly with a flight review of this new software from the Mavic 3. So keep tabs on this channel because information's coming your way, folks. See you in the next one.